Hey, it's Dead Guy Cardboard. I am back with a 90s insert video. I know some of you 90s insert fans appreciate these videos. I love doing them, and I love collecting 90s inserts. And I got a heavy hitter in this one. Put up the stand. So we'll start out with the lesser inserts. This isn't really an insert. This is just, I guess, a kind of a rare parallel sets that I'm picking up, because I'm trying to pick up all of Barry Larkin's cards that are serial numbered or have a stated print run from the 90s. And at the end of this video, I'll show you my current progress on that set, because I've been cataloging all my pickups in a Google spreadsheet. So this is one that's not too tough to come by. These are the 1990 Star set. They're out of 1,500, which back in 1990 was pretty rare. And then another Star card. This is the gold promo blank back. I believe these are out of actually 300. And then these are the Donruss. This is the 1998, I believe. Yeah, 1998 Donruss Elite. This is the prize collections. You can kind of see the embossing right there. See the collections right there. So these are out of 220. And I also got the Aspirations one. There you see the collections. I had the big boy, the one that's out of 55 prize collections, but I didn't bring it out for this video. These are low-key tough to find. And then I picked up a 1999 Omega Pacific. This is the copper out of 99. This is, I believe, the toughest parallel from this set. Let's see, it's got some etching here, which is very strange, because here's the gold out of 299. You would think copper would be would have a higher print run than gold. I mean, gold is a more valuable precious metal, but I guess Pacific likes to mix things up. And then, last but certainly not least, I picked up the big boy, the 1998 Precious Metal Gems Barry Larkin. Woo! This has become definitely a big time card. Not too long ago, these cards weren't worth that much, but I mean, I paid a lot for this card. I mean, definitely like a top 3 or 4 card that I paid money-wise for a Barry Larkin card. But there's just a lot of collectors collecting the Precious Metal Gems. They're out of just 50. I got this from a fellow YouTuber, Alan. Worked out a deal. I'm happy to pick this card up. I've been searching this card for a long time. I really wish they gave Barry Larkin a better background than this like kind of baseball cornfield thing. I mean, I guess a lot of people think Ohio is just a bunch of cornfields, which it ain't. But yeah, some of these players have just incredible backgrounds. Probably my favorite, though, has got to be the Michael Jordan, where he's just like taking off through the Chicago skyline. But I also have the 1999 Precious Metals, which I didn't bring out. But I was actually able to sell, because I had a duplicate of the 1999 Precious Metal, and I had a duplicate of the 1998 Essential Credential. So I was able to sell those for a really good profit, and it helped me buy this card for, I guess, a more manageable price. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to show this Google spreadsheet video of how I collect Barry Larkins and how I catalog things. Okay, so here is this spreadsheet I have of all of Barry Larkin's cards that were serial numbered or had a stated print run from the 90s, because I'm trying to collect all of Barry Larkin's rare cards from the 90s. This came from someone, I think, cataloged this from Beckett originally. I've double checked most of these cards, and they check out. But yeah, so you can see under the D column, these are what the cards are out of. So these are all out of 1. And I don't have any of the 101s for the 90s. They're just very tough to come by. Although this double asterisk does mean that I saw this card come up. I should have pulled the trigger on it. I know where it is now, though. I know the collector that has it. But there's actually 2 of these made of the Ultra 1999 Ultra Masterpieces. They were kind of backdoored around that time, but yeah. Would love to acquire at least one 101 from the 90s. And then, so you're starting to see the green. The greens are the ones I have. So I'm making pretty good progress. Again, the double asterisk ones are the ones that I could have gotten, that they popped up and I missed out on. Really bummed I didn't pull the trigger on this Super Rave. I guess words of advice if you're collecting 90s cards is always pull the trigger on the rare cards, because you just never know when they're gonna pop up. And to me, rare cards in the 90s is like anything, you know, less than 250. But yeah, as you can see, I got a good chunk of the green in. The ones that have 1 asterisk, they're available on eBay or ComC at the moment, but I'm just not interested to pay what the buy it now price is. It's all about patience. Sometimes I'll get antsy and I'll just pull the trigger, but yeah. So these are at 100. The ones in yellow means it's essentially a card I bought, but it's incoming from, I haven't received it yet from the mail. I have 150. So yeah, I highly recommend doing this if you're a 90s collector. It just makes it a lot more fun and helps organize your collection and helps you really target the cards that you actually need. I haven't focused too much on cards 500 and above, because they're not too hard to come by. I'll probably get to these cards last, but yeah, these cards 250 or less are tough to come by if you're a 90s collector. I think I've made pretty good progress in the last, I guess, 3+ years. So if you guys own any of these cards or know anyone that does, I'd be very interested in the ones that I don't have. That's it. Thanks for watching.